Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a little experiment. Now, if you are following my $5 million debt challenge on Riverbend Springs, which is where we are, for those that don't know, I asked myself a question. If I've got a field of corn or maize, which is going to be the most profitable way to process it? Silage, and then through disturbed Mini BGA that you can see in the background, or harvest it as corn and put it through my grain dryer? Well, in this video, we're going to find out. So, first things first, we're going to chop the maize. Now, we've left it till this stage because I watched the video by Farmer Cop, and you get a little bit more yield at this stage. Negligible, but still a little bit more. So we're not using silage additive, just because that makes it kind of unfair towards the corn. So there's two things that I want to look at. One, if you chop the corn or the maize, I'm assuming you get more product versus just harvesting it for corn, because you're effectively taking the whole plant rather than just the corn. And then is the ultimate test is which gives the better value. Is it dried corn or the silage through the BGA? And then you've obviously got your digestate and your methane and your electricity. So, yeah, that's the whole aim, really. And it's a clash of the mods sort of thing. Like I say, it piqued my interest, and I just thought, you know what? We'll make a video to test it. We're using the Lizard TARDIS Biometana, just to hopefully mean that we don't need to be going too many times back and forth down the field. So, I will get this harvested, get it into the clamp over there, get it compacted, and then we'll let it ferment. So it is worthwhile saying, and you'll see the array of equipment over there that and you'd have seen this from the clips at the beginning. We mulched the field, and I think it was wheat before. Mulched it, ploughed it, limed it, cultivated it, not that you needed to, or I needed to. It was just to make it a smoother drive whilst we planted. Fertilised twice, rolled. So yeah, the field was at 100% perfection. Now, pipe in, and I need to get my notepad, because we ended up with, and I think we've already answered the first question of how much product we're going to get. 144,722 litres. So that needs to go into the clamp, get fermented, and then it can go through the BGA. So bunker 100% compacted, and for some reason we have ended up with 8 more litres of chaff, which, okay, fine. So let's blanket that. Yes, lovely. Did scoop up, as you can see, we've got the telehandler there. Make sure we got everything within the confines of the bunker so we don't miss anything. So now all we need to do is sleeps. So 1 month later, and as if by magic, the bunker is fermented. So we can open it like so, and we have this bad boy to pick it up. So let's go on like that, lower it down, and then we'll get this all loaded in and then tipped into the BGA. Now, and then what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to zero the money so that we get an accurate bigger. I think that is the best way to do it. Right, I shall get this lot loaded up and I'll be back with you. So, with the bunker empty, and we did get the message to say bunker silo empty, we've got 144651 now. So, where we lost those 80 litres, I'm not sure, but 80 litres is not going to cause us too much of a hassle. So, first things first, let's get ourselves... Let's zero... so, equals 0. Oh, I don't like that. Then what we want to do is go into this one, and we will activate that. Everything else is set to storing, so that's fine. So, load her up. Now we're going to need to do this in 2 tips, but it works really quickly, so I'm not too fussed about having to worry about that. There we go. Right, so what we can do is now knock the timer up. And just keep on tipping until it's all gone in. Or we've filled the electric charge. Let's keep an eye on that. Oh, okay at the minute. Filling up rapidly though. So, what we can do is just check we're still on 52. Where's the 52 come from? Okay. Why are we earning money an hour? There's going to be a little discrepancy. Let me sort that out and I'll be back with you. So with the money zeroed, there we go, £94,000. That's pretty good indeed. So what we'll do is now we can leave that. And so the thing to note is we are on easy. Are we on easy? Yeah, easy economic difficulty. The prices are going to be better for things. But what we can do now is just make sure that everything's processed. So we can then, if we go to here, turn that off and set that to selling, that should then sell the digestate and sell the methane. Let's just keep an eye on that. Change that. No, storing, selling. Right. Knock the time up. Something isn't quite right. So hopefully now, there we go. That's better. I pushed the wrong button. So we can slow down the time. So we made a grand total of £129,710. So with that in mind, and I'm going to write it down, we'll reset the save and do the same with harvesting the corn or its grain. So with the save reloaded and the combine purchased along with the corn header, we're going to get this lot done. Now, for the purpose of the exercise, we will be using the mid-size, there goes the sign, the mid-size grain dryer, and probably, I'm not sure if I've got anything in there actually, as fuel, but we will sort that out. That won't be factored in, because we're assuming that you have whatever fuel you need to dry the corn. So I'll crack on with this and I'll see you in a little minute. So harvest complete, and we ended up with 18,550 litres of corn. So what we can do now is tip that in there. There we go. And whilst that's doing that, let's have a look if we've got anything in here. No, we haven't. So what we need to do is, straw bales. I'll put the straw in and we'll activate this, and then, yeah, we'll see how we get on. So with those 3 bales dropped in to the dryer, we can now go and activate the dry corn straw, and that'll run away rather quickly and get that converted and dried. Now, what we need to look for, nope, is this one. And we need to see, no we don't, yes we do. We can go, no, come on, pink boy, in here, there we go, right, dry corn. Best price is going to be in June. So, yeah, we're going to need to hold on a little bit, but we should be able to advance through the months. So have a look how this is doing. If we can get the right menu, that is cracking on through it. Let's speed up the time, get that processed, and then skip through to the best time to sell. So we're just sleeping through now May into June, where it shows that it should be the best price for dry corn. Now let's check this one. 27 max price 3072, 61 grand. Okay, so let's just speed up the time, keep an eye on the price, wait till it peaks. So if we take a quick look in time saving stock check, we didn't quite reach the max price and it's now starting to descend. So for the purposes of this exercise, we'll go with what we've got. Now, bizarrely, and I can't work out why, we've got 20,000 litres when we only put in 18.5. And I went back, checked the footage, there was none already in there. I've sold the other grain dryer because that had got some in from testing. So, yeah, it's weird. I don't think I'd set it that it gives you more out, but maybe I need to check that one. But anyway, for the purpose of this, it's fine. 2,000 litres is not going to affect things. It's this bit that we are actually interested in. So, let us find that. There we go. And in fact, what we could do is stop it around the 18,500 mark. No. Oh, you pressed the wrong button, you absolute noob. Right. Weirdly, we've got snow in June. Yeah. Very strange. Right. Let's go to the sell point, which should be over here. I'm hoping we might need, I think it was here. There we go. You can just about see it's come up with the trigger for dumping dry corn. So let's do that. Nice steady tip. I do like this trailer. This is going to be used 59524. So I'll make a note of that. We'll go away and I'll look at the per 1,000 litre and do the maths on that. So having done the maths, and this is where this comments and goes, you've done that wrong. So for the dry corn per 1,000 litres was £2,976 dollars, euros. But the silage per 1,000 litres was 900. However, for the silage, or the forage to start off with, we got nearly 10 times the amount off the same size field over there than you do the corn. So therefore we made 129,000 from the BGA and 59,500 ish from the grain dryer. So yes, really it's going to depend on the scale of the harvest, but yeah, it does seem that silage does get the win on that one. Both, and I'm biased, but both fantastic mods, and like anything in Farming Simulator, it's personal preference, it's personal choice on how you want to process your crops. So yeah, I've quite enjoyed doing that little test. Hope you found it useful. Grain dryer still at this point of recording is still pending testing, so at some point hopefully it'll make its way onto the mod hub. But yes, the BGA is out now, so go get it, rate it 5 stars, because he's done a cracking job with that pack. So yes, thank you all very, very much for watching. I'll catch you all in the next one. Take care.